It's terrible.
Which one am I?
You're one.
I'm one. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yoo-hoo. Gus Birney.
Do a little drink of
How exciting.
Yoo-hoo.
Hi.
Did we start?
We're rolling. We're rolling on everything. I just don't know if we want to just quit now or. Imagine we're back from title sequence, right?
Imagine if you will.
Imagine if we've just gone through that, and poof, Gus Birney is born.
Oh my god!
How exciting is that?
I was thinking because we hear her in the first part that maybe she disappears after the titles and she comes back.
Maybe we do it with some opacity, like she's a memory,
a ghost.
Like she's a distant memory. But anyway, Gus.
We have our first real special guest on the
Oh,
show.
Poochie. Oh, poor Poochie. Poor Poochie.
No, second best. Second best.
Our second best guest so far.
Yeah.
Yes.
Celebrity and entrepreneur,
Philanthropist.
Humanitarian,
Nobel
Gus
Peace
Birney.
Prize winner.
Wow. Yeah.
Some of our viewers out there might know her from The Mist.
The Mist.
Or on your IMDb Bloody Mary.
Oh my gosh, which still is not complete, it says. Still work in progress, it says. Yeah, The Mist, which was a Spike TV show, which is now on Netflix, because Spike is not a network any longer.
Spike saw that.
Spike decided to...
went out of business.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Now it's the Paramount Network, which I don't know what's on there.
Mm-hmm.
They had the Heathers thing that also got canceled,
Yeah,
I think.
that was like after the first episode. So we got a full season.
I haven't seen any of the stuff that you guys are talking about.
It's
How sad is
something.
that?
It is something. Have you watched any of The Mist?
No, not at all. My girlfriend watched the entire thing. She liked it.
did?
Yeah, she did. She said
Recently?
that you were great. I don't remember how recently.
It's a lot
Within
better
the
than
past
people
10
give
years.
it credit for, I
Yeah.
think. No, I remember
No,
watching
I
it and
think
actually
so.
really kind of
Yeah, you
liked
should
it.
be proud of
it.
it.
Yeah, I'm very proud. I'm very proud of it. It was a big experience for me. Changed a lot, but we're here. We're here. We're through it.
Gus has the energy of like an athlete that's doing an interview after a game.
Yeah.
She's like, we tried our best. We went out there, just monotone. And
Yeah, I'm trying to just be like, positive, like
Yeah, exactly.
middle ground.
Yeah.
And now you've got another thing. We're going to go back to The Mist in a bit and talk about it all. Talk about how you became a swirly at the end.
Oh, an ice cream cone. Yes, Ryan doesn't know any of this.
I don't know any of it
unfortunately,
because I
he-
haven't seen it.
not
I
a
wasn't
fan.
invited to the
Well,
premiere.
let's address it right now then. Let's just take the bull by the horns here.
Is this any spoiler alerts in what you're about to say?
Spoiler alert for the last episode of The Mist. Gus's character in it, Alex Copeland,
Yes.
gets picked up by the mist and turned into like a soft serve ice cream.
Yes. No, it's not. It has nothing to do with ice cream. But
kinda
I was
looks
the
like
mist picks me up and I'm about to die, and then Jay comes in and saves me. But the special effects, which were great. I feel like it seems like I'm not appreciative. They were really good, but
Imagine this podcast single-handedly cancels Gus Birney.
no, it seriously will. But no, it just kind of had the shape of an ice cream cone of me being picked up inside of a soft serve, which is totally fine.
Well, I have to go back and watch it. I'm not good
You
with
can look
scary
it up.
things.
We'll put it right now. Pop. There's
All right,
there's a
that.
picture of Gus as
In
the
the-
ice cream cone, right?
Is that a
As the
spoiler
ice
alert?
cream cone.
But that's not a spoiler alert, is it?
It's not a spoiler alert.
No,
Okay.
'cause no, I don't die. So
Well, that's a spoiler.
Yeah, well, there
alert,
you
though.
go.
that's a spoiler.
Sounds like one.
Oh, well, I don't die.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
Yeah.
But they picked you up, like you had a little harness and you were floating
Yeah,
there for
I had it was kind of like a corset and it was attached to my chest. I don't know why that
Oh,
felt
no.
weird.
Oh, no.
And then I was picked up.
Well, wait till we get to the Reddit stuff.
No, it hurt so bad this
So
day.
were you were like swinging like in Spider-Man on Broadway?
Yeah, well, it sounds so much.
Spider-Man.
So when they told me, so Stop. People are dying in Spider-Man on Broadway. People are falling and getting...
Well, I mean, it sounds like you should be... It sounds like you should be advocating for them, if anything, because you're a
Spider-Man
survivor.
humanitarian.
No, but they said, for the special effects, and normally they have someone come in and do your special effects, which they did most of it.
Like a stunt double.
Yeah, this 26-year-old girl, and I was 16 at the time, and it's really weird. There's this person walking around in the exact same outfit as you, and she's just like, hey. Did you? Like, oh.
Let me ask you this.
Like that?
Yeah, I was actually no.
So you had a stunt double at any because Jackie Chan does his own stunts.
Yeah.
At any time, did they say, "Do you want a stunt double? Do you want to do your own stunts?" How do they approach that?
That's true. I think because I was under 18 at the time, they were like, also, can I just say, this is a side note, the video that I was in last time.
Yeah.
You may know me from that too.
Oh yeah, from our last video.
Oh yeah.
I was listening to my voice, and this isn't for compliments, but it's really annoying. And what can I do? There's nothing to do.
You don't like the sound of your voice?
Nobody likes the sound of their own voice.
An Uber driver once told me, he was like, you have the voice of someone's being strangled.
Really?
Or something. And he was like, you should do voiceovers. And they conflicted those two things, because I was like, if my voice is that annoying to you, why do you think I should do voiceovers?
Maybe
anyway.
he's for people being strangled.
Thank you.
Like people in voiceovers getting strangled.
Yeah, I could do the special effects. Yeah.
I'll speak for myself. We both have very distinct voices. I hate the sound of my voice.
I hate the sound of my... I'm a lot higher pitched than I think I am, so I sound like a Tweety bird.
That's so not true. That's not true. Both of you have great voices.
We have annoying voices. We have distinct voices that people will remember.
No.
I would get... people say that they can hear me from miles away.
Maybe they just have really good hearing.
I think I'm just that annoying.
They know you're coming.
Exactly.
People are running.
Yeah, exactly. They shudder. So you were too young to do your own.
Oh yeah.
You were doing.
So then the finale though, they let me do it, and they were like, "We're gonna put a harness on you, and you're gonna be picked up in the air." And all these visuals come to mind, oh, I'm gonna be flying. It's gonna be so cool. First off, the harness goes again, I'm uncomfortable. It goes all throughout your body, and then it kind of
you're getting very close to saying boobs, and
no,
I think
I can't say boobs. I hate that word too.
You hate the word boobs?
Don't say it, Ryan. And the way you're saying it's making it worse.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Say it. Breast is worse.
You would rather breast is worse.
Breast.
I just
bud.
don't think. Ew. Don't call it. Chest is nice.
Just don't refer to it. How about you do it like a woman in the fit, bust.
Bust, I'm okay.
What about
You're okay with that?
What about gazong?
I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh. No.
It's my choice.
No, so you put this thing on and it goes over your chest, and you kind of have to wear it underwear too, because it's a full body thing. So they put it under your clothes, and then when they pick you up, it's they're pulling this string, and
so you're like a baby. You're
kind of, and it goes. I'm just talking about the human body, but it goes
a lot of anatomy in this episode.
Yeah, but it's so pain. I was in so much pain.
It really kind of takes away the glory of Superman and Spider-Man and stuff like that.
I think our budget was probably lower than Marvel, and I'm sure when they're doing it in the big budget pictures.
Was it green screen and stuff?
Yeah.
Like that? But you didn't have to do any of the things where they put the little dots all over your face and everything.
No, other
become
people
the Hulk.
did. There's this man who played the Mist and no one knows this actually.
Yeah.
There was an actor who actually played sometimes the Mist, and he had to wear a full...
He was running around the room trying to be the whole thing.
Well, he had to wear a full green unitard with no face. And I was doing a scene with the little girl at the time, and this man's unitard was so tight. And that was what was scary, to be honest.
That's very... It brought a lot of fear.
And he had to be chasing this girl around, and her face was right where his crotch was, her height difference.
She learned a lot that day.
It was like a horror film. It was terrible.
Is it the Mist horror though?
It is. It's actually adequate.
Yeah, but the things off screen are actually
filming
where
the real horror
Yeah,
film.
my expressions are very real.
Wow.
Based off something else. Yeah.
I see.
So that's that story.
But
On to the next.
But now you're on the next big thing. It's probably going to come out. It's next week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
November
Dickinson,
1st.
everybody. Apple TV.
Yeah, it's Apple TV Plus, because now when you say Apple TV, people are like
the TV
just
itself.
the Apple TV.
Right, but this is the service.
Is TV Plus.
Yeah,
this
they
is the
have
streaming
their
service.
own little app. Yeah.
Huh.
And you get to have, did you meet, you've met a lot of really cool people, like
I have. There's some
Jason
great people.
Momoa.
You met Jason Momoa.
No. Why did you
I already made that Reddit post. Gus Birney and Jason
but
Momoa.
Wiz Khalifa is on the show.
You met Wiz Khalifa.
I didn't. Another person I haven't met, but he is on the show.
Or John Mulaney.
I did meet John Mulaney.
How was that?
I opened a door for him. So that was that. That's what
He didn't say anything to you? Nothing?
He was like, "Thank you, like nice outfit or something." So there were sparks.
Wow.
Did he say it like nice outfit?
No, he was much more serious and a lower toned voice too, not as high as
he wasn't doing his stage persona.
No, he's very real and normal.
Yeah,
I got that
that's
from
what I
him
imagine.
me opening a door.
I get called a John Mulaney knockoff a lot.
Yeah. And I'm the one calling you that.
I don't see that for you.
Well, I take that as a compliment because
Really?
yeah,
Oh.
I mean I love John Mulaney. He's one of my idols, but
Yeah.
I don't want to copy him directly.
Right. I see. Yeah, well, some really cool people are on this. Haley Steinfeld, Ephraim's longtime crush.
I had a long time crush on Haley Steinfeld.
Oh, how embarrassing of you to say out loud.
It's going to be very embarrassing to say out loud.
No, that's not embarrassing.
I think it's
There's a lot
I
of
think there should be a lot of
crushes.
shame around people
Having like
crushes on.
celebrity crushes.
Yeah, I think there should be more
You
shame
don't have
than
a
there really
celebrity
is.
crush?
If I did, I wouldn't say it on the air.
You're not going to say you liked Misty from Pokemon?
That's different. That's something silly. But no, I think everybody should keep things private. I have a girlfriend, and you can't know her name.
Right. Yeah.
If you want to know Ryan's girlfriend's name, watch any other video we do.
Exactly.
Yeah, but there's some cool people, and I'm really happy. It's been a good experience. So
Yeah.
That's good.
And you play kind of like I've seen 2 of the episodes, and it's very good.
Yeah, I took Ephraim to the premiere. I forced him to come with me, and
I got to be like, there's like a big wall for the red carpet, right?
Do you know what we haven't said yet?
What?
They're brother and sister.
Yes,
yes.
That's how we got
Ethan
this
Birney
interview.
and Gus Birney.
Yeah,
That's how
they're
it makes
brother and
sense.
sister. I'm just some
He's my
some loser. I'm his lover.
I was gonna...
Yeah, go ahead.
But she very nicely took me to the red carpet of the Dickinson premiere, and there's a big wall that separates like the importance from the have-nots.
Yeah.
And Gus went off to do her thing, and I was handed like her ticket and her bag, and this little lady comes up to me. She says, okay, we have to make sure that no one sees you.
She didn't say that.
She's like, you can walk around here and wait until she comes through the door.
But please, don't.
So gross.
And the thing,
I
you
didn't know
walked
that.
through the door
did.
once, and they asked you to come back. So,
Yes, they did.
So you went
Once
back through.
wasn't enough.
And so there's a picture of me somewhere, because someone was taking a picture of you coming through the door.
Oh, really?
Of me going like...
Red carpet picture, Getty image.
I was on one red carpet ever.
Really?
Yeah, it was for the
Was it
Winslow.
the Winslow.
for the
I was going to
Winslow
say
boy.
for the Mystic.
No, well, I'm not counting that.
Yeah, no.
But I was on the red carpet at the premiere of the Winslow Boy.
Yeah.
I was understudy for the Winslow Boy.
Yes.
And they were just like, yeah, just walk. There wasn't anybody. But I did get a few. So I kind of just walked past. But Roger Reese, God rest his soul, one of his pictures he was taking with Spencer, who was the actual Winslow Boy, he grabbed me by the collar and brought me in. And there's one picture that I was in.
That's
were
really
you
nice.
friends with the guy?
Yeah, he's one of my good buddies. He actually watches a bunch of bellhop stuff.
Oh, that's
Spencer
so
Davis
cool.
Milford.
Spencer.
Shout out to
How's
Spencer.
he doing?
He's good. He's doing a lot of theater. He's big in. He's a musical theater actor is what he did. I think he did some theater in Alabama recently.
Okay.
But yeah, no, he's doing okay.
Is he in
he got buff.
Nancy?
He got beefy. That's what I got to talk to him about. I got to send him a text. He lives in Manhattan. I got to get a drink with him one day.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Very cool.
Very cool. Well, this is like how we've come, but you've come from very, you've reached great heights, but we have to I wanted to go back and talk about where you started.
Oh.
Which was at Thoroughly Modern Millie.
What is this? I want to know how it started because your parents are both actors.
Yes.
Oh wow.
It started with Thoroughly Modern Millie.
No, it started. I always say it started. Well, Ephraim and I have different stories of how, not mine, it's how we both got into this business.
I was Toad in Frog and Toad.
And I
that's
were you
really
actually?
true. I was Toad in Frog and Toad at the Children's Museum.
True. Oh, that is true.
That is true. But continue. Yours is better than mine.
I know his life better than him. No, I didn't know that. Was I there? Did I attend?
You were the lily pad.
Oh no, no. I at our preschool there was a circus, and it was the 3 circus, and everybody got an animal, and I was always really shy, and I didn't talk a lot, and I just was always very close to my mom, and I just was very strange. Clearly it hasn't changed, but I was cast, so they were picking parts, and I didn't even raise my hand or anything, but they were clumping us together, and I was one of the elephants, so everyone was an elephant, whatever. There wasn't, but
you were
I got
the important
assigned.
elephant.
She was like, "You'll be the lead elephant," which means I got to stand on a box, and I just
Did you make an elephant noise?
I led the parade, Ryan.
That's good.
Yeah, I led the parade, and I remember that was just like the first time I felt like I was special, and that's really stupid because I was 3, but I do remember feeling like, oh my gosh, I was picked for this thing, and the attention's on me, and I'm special.
And it hasn't left since.
And I've craved the attention every day since.
So it was like an attention rush, is what you're saying.
Well,
it was like I love the rush myself.
No,
That's
and
what
myself, me, I love the rush.
I love the rush.
It's
Big time rush.
addictive.
Limbaugh.
It is addicting.
But the problem with that was I got that based on nothing, but just like random.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, so you grow up and you're like, oh, you actually have to be talented.
Yeah,
and
it
it's
sucks,
based
doesn't
on
it?
things. Yeah. Yeah, but I remember that being like the first, and then as I got older, I did start doing theater classes.
Was getting a lot of validation.
Well, I joined this musical theater group, and I got a solo, and then I did Thoroughly Modern Millie when I was 10.
There's this moment. I'm not going to talk about Gus didn't get some of the words right in it, which was funny, but there was a moment I remember.
Oh no, you should talk about that.
Well,
there's like a combined kind of. This happened at the same time actually, where there's a line in it where Gus
Wait, I'm gonna say. So to prepare for Thoroughly Modern Millie, I started doing a lot of karaoke songs on my laptop, practicing them at home.
Singing,
and so they had, and I hadn't heard a lot of the songs, and my reading ability maybe just wasn't that good.
I hear that.
So I would practice, and there's this one song, and it was Not for the Life of, it was Gimme Gimme.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know why 10-year-olds were doing Thoroughly Modern. It was all about, like, sex and, like, relationships, and it doesn't make any sense. But anyway, there was this line that was so coax me, employ me.
Implore me.
Implore me.
It's coax me, implore me. I promise you won't bore me. Is the line, and it's like she's.
How old are you again?
Gus is 10 years old.
10 years old.
And
that's
she's trying to get that. She's like, I'm gonna resign myself to the love of my life. This guy over here, right?
Yeah.
He was the only guy in the thing, in the theater troupe. So he was playing
he was one of two.
One of two. Okay. One guy was playing
Brandon.
all the other
His
men
name
parts.
was Brandon. I hope he's well.
Brandon is
we
still
miss
well.
you, baby.
But Gus didn't know how to say coax.
So
on the website,
said...
it was spelled a different way. I swear it wasn't
So
spelled
Gus said
that
cox me.
Cox me. Oh, guys.
No, I don't even think it was. I think I just said cock.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, we need to revive that.
Yeah, that's when I learned the C word, so that was good. That was
You think the C word is cock?
No, I'm not gonna...
This is my favorite
Oh,
episode.
I want to cut it right there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we just hit 20 minutes if you want. You want to do a halftime break?
Let's do a little halftime break right now. We'll come back with some segments, eh?
All right. Bellhop Productions, Ryan Quigley, Ethan Birney, Gus Birney. Hear Me Out podcast. We'll be right back. And we're back.
Okay.
Real quick reminder.
Yes.
Halftime break. We always do it. Please, please, please subscribe to the channel. Give the video a like if you can. Follow us on Instagram at Bellhop Productions. Also TikTok, our most popular platform.
Yes, sir.
At Bellhop Productions.
At Bellhop Productions.
And also go follow Gus Birney at Gus_Birney. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, I think we start. Well, last time we had a guest. It was
John Paul Pucci. God rest his soul.
God rest his soul.
Poochie, if
was
you're
back.
out there, I really like your voice.
She's been talking about you all day, Pooch. Isn't that
I'm
crazy?
really a fan. There you go.
Well, what happened last time is that we did a little Reddit and Tumblr, Twitter deep dive.
Yeah.
And we were looking for controversial stuff about him.
Yeah.
It's much easier when you have a sister who is very, very famous.
Very
Oh
famous.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So the
Paparazzi everywhere.
So
Yeah.
one of the things we're pulling up now is one of Gus's celebrity bios. They're all written by robots.
Yeah, written by computers.
Yeah.
but a lot of it is true.
A lot of it supposedly is true, it seems.
I think a lot of it is true.
What is true on
It says
there?
that you're an American citizen. True or false?
Well, that's yet to be proven.
Yet to be proven.
Yeah. Well,
So one of
what's on there? Let's see.
it says first thing it says here is, what is Gus Birney's net worth? Which it says you are worth $1 million.
I saw that and I was afraid to ask because I thought it might be true.
No.
You think I have $1 million, Ryan? And
It says it on the internet.
Oh my god!
It says it on the internet. What am I supposed to say?
Oh my good. Okay, well, we're just gonna move on from that. That's what I'm gonna
She
say.
didn't say no.
That's what someone who says. That's what someone who has $1 million says.
Yeah.
That's all
Why
I'm saying.
am I living here if I have $1 million?
Could be a choice. Who knows?
choice.
Yeah.
You can easily do the podcast.
Sure, just come on in. Oh my gosh.
The other thing on here is it's not the one that I have pulled up right now, but I know for certain that they have Gus Birney comes from a famous family. You might know her dad, Reed Birney, from numerous plays, and her mom,
Sure.
Constance Schulman, from Orange is the New Black. She has no known siblings.
Does it say
It
that?
does say that.
No way.
It's been corrected.
It's been corrected, but
Wow.
for a long time, that's what her Wikipedia's page said.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know.
That's very funny.
It's very
well,
sad.
then Ethan told me
Aw.
my Wikipedia page was deleted.
And then it was deleted.
It got
because
deleted?
I wasn't active
You weren't getting
enough.
any...
It said that it
Weren't
was
getting
just
hits.
too preemptive. They said that you hadn't done enough stuff yet, but they
And
were
Ephraim
planning.
chose to tell me this on a day where my confidence was already.
I thought it would be better to say it on a bad
bad
day
day.
than on a
Rip the
good
Band-Aid
day.
Better to make
Yeah.
a bad day
Yeah.
worse than a good day
We're
bad.
okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's all right. I've recovered since.
But the
Oh, poor
real
Guthrie.
pride and joy of all this, and I'm sorry for putting you through this, is
we're good.
is
Deep
Gus
dive.
Gus's Reddit account, not her account, but there are
If
r
you're a
slash
freak.
yeah
go immediately to Gus Birney's subreddit.
r slash fans of Gus Birney .com.
How many people?
There are 44 members.
44.
Wow.
Do you think they hang out on weekends, all of them?
I think they. Well, 2 of them are online right now.
Can you hit them up somehow?
I'm gonna hit him up and say, "Are you responsible for this?" We'll put this on screen.
Do you know
is
if we had any questions?
This
you
is someone tried to make a computer-generated version of you.
How fucking funny is that? That is the most ridiculous thing I have ever seen.
And here's
What
the
on-
second one.
How fucking... Why did they do that?
Like, I don't even know my feelings on it, though. Like, I don't know if I'm insulted.
You think you could be flat? You're flattered by that?
We're going to bring up...
Not flattered. Why do I look like that?
This is her expression of utter fear.
What color is my hair?
Do you have, like, bangs that you're trying to grow out? What is that?
I think I was. Maybe that was a weird phase.
This is not you.
That is horrifying.
I just need to know, can you go to the original face? I was looking down there. Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
It actually is pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty darn good.
Now I see pear shape, guys. Now I see pear.
Someone called Gus pear-shaped on the internet once.
Whoever it was, I know who you are.
Whoever it was.
I know where you live.
Yeah. Oh.
But there's a lot of...
That's probably what they want.
This one is relatively recent, actually.
Yeah, that was... Ooh, they're updating it fast.
This is... I have no feeling in my foot is a picture that Gus took. And someone decided to say legs for days.
Oh.
It's not a particularly attractive photo.
It is kind of... It shows that you have a sense of humor, though.
I'm a funny gal.
Gus, you're very funny.
Thanks, Ryan.
I'm upset that you don't write more stuff. I tell you from that all the time.
Thank you. Well, you should read some of my stuff. You would stop saying it.
Maybe.
Oh, wait. I found the guy who's making these. Who's making the 3D models. He has a whole page full of them.
I respect
Of just
that.
Gus or
Not
of people?
Gus, just like of people.
Who else is on there?
No.
He's got Brie Larson. Oh, Brie Larson looks
Listen,
bad.
if anybody wants to make a 3D model out of me, I'll send you the picture myself.
He's getting better at it, though. Brie Larson...
Is he really?
Yeah, he's
Looks
getting...
better
I'm
than
actually
me.
kind of proud that it's like a proud parent.
I want to know what else they're saying.
I gotta see it.
Okay, well, let's go on...
I want to see the Brie Larson one.
No, I'm not gonna... It's too late. I've already lost it.
Oh, well, now I don't believe you.
You snooze, you lose.
Oh, here's something great. Here's Gus. Here's Gus. This is a nice picture. A nice picture of you.
Oh, thanks.
And you see this right here?
Yeah, fantastic photo.
Uh-huh. And then someone in the
Moody.
comments here is saying, when I hear the name Gus, I think of a fat truck driver.
So do I.
Well, okay.
This is a lot nicer. So it was actually kind of nice.
Oh, a silver lining.
But your name is Augusta.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
No one calls me that, though.
Right, but people are watching this. They say, I want to get to know Gus Birney.
Yeah,
and
this
we're
is
here.
a fun
We're
fact.
here with the info.
We're here. Okay,
Now
we're doing...
guys' names for girls are really in right now, though, and I'm starting a trend. I think.
Yeah, maybe.
I think you might be. Now I'm scrolling through the timeline here. This is now Twitter. I'm scrolling through the bottom. There's a lot of stuff from you doing the Dickinson premiere, stuff like that.
This is my Twitter?
This is not your Twitter, but
people.
Twitter talking
well, my
about.
Twitter
Insatiable
talking about
thing,
you.
guys watched Insatiable episode 9. That has like.
That's right, you were on that.
Uh-huh. People like you in Insatiable, the goth girl, the goth lesbian girl.
A different side of you.
Uh-huh.
A different side.
Here's something that's pretty cool. Speaking of goth lesbians, so Coraline is trending because people are talking about making a live-action movie. I don't want a live-action movie, but if it happens, can we please cast Gus Birney as Coraline?
Wow.
Let's get that trending.
How about that? You want to play Coraline?
Oh, in. That movie actually really scared me.
It terrified the fuck out of me.
It's creepy,
yeah,
right?
I wouldn't watch it if you were in it.
Oh, yeah, I probably wouldn't watch it either. Oh, that's a nice picture.
This is a nice
Fun
picture.
Fact, that was a self-timer photo.
A self-timer
Here,
photo?
this is from this guy's... Oh, I'm so glad you stopped me here. This is heroicfanboy.wordpress.com. Shout out. And he does a Woman Crush Wednesday every week.
And Gus has been
where
the last
he writes
7
an
Wednesdays.
article about you.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. Thank you. You're a very good and talented man.
It's titled "Gus Birney is Gorgeous." Gus Birney is
really
probably...
gets to the point. That's good journalism.
This is what he leads with.
News.
This is what he leads with, okay? Gus Birney is probably one of the youngest women I have ever featured on my blog. Oh, no. But even so, she is off to a strong start with her acting career.
Oh, no. I've already publicly endorsed this man.
I'm afraid you can't take that back.
Yeah, I guess not.
I think I first saw Gus Birney was in the TV show adaptation of the Mist. In my view, not as good as the film adaptation.
So he's going, it wasn't that good.
In which she starred. The premise seems like a hard translation to a series for me, but I didn't mind her in what was a challenging role.
Oh.
She has also guest starred in CBS's Instinct and Bull, as well as NBC's Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
You're on SVU? That's right. That's right. Yeah. I remember that.
Check out some more photos of the young actress below, and then stay for her social media account information.
Well, that's a charmer right there. I would take that guy out for a nice cup of joe.
In related things underneath.
I meant that noise.
And then Gus, underneath it says related. They're bringing Stuart Little 2 to Netflix.
Makes sense.
No. Is that the last Reddit?
That's the last that I got on Twitter. I can take you back to Reddit if you want to go looking through that.
I think we should move on because
let's move on, eh?
I found some. You want actually? I think we might want to do web fishing with Ephraim right now.
Okay, let's do web fishing with Ephraim.
All right, web fishing with Ephraim.
Web fishing with Ephraim. If you remember me,
was that your name?
Woo! If you remember me from last episode, I do a lot of clickbait stuff that I send out to my friends and bother them. It's the worst of the worst. So I'm going to send a couple to Ryan right now, and we're going to talk about these my favorite things here.
Can we get Gus some? Or are you going to show her?
I'll show her.
All right, very good.
So
thanks, Ryan, including me.
I'm very,
1, 2, 3.
I live to serve.
Okay. So the first one, it's going to pop up right here. It says, at 82, Jack Nicholson lives with his partner.
Lives modest life with his partner. And his partner is Manny Pacquiao.
Okay.
This might be the only picture of these two men ever in existence.
That's not a real photo. That's Photoshop, man.
Dude, I don't even think they were together.
They've never met. No way. But that is,
I think that they might be modest living together.
Yeah. Okay.
But I thought you would appreciate that one.
I did like that one.
And then underneath here, we're partnering with Stop Clickbait, which you wonder why we would do that. But the article is, he thought it was Bigfoot's skull, but then experts told him this.
But the caption is, it's a rock.
Stop clickbait.
Hashtag stop clickbait. Just sucking the fun out of everything, right?
Which is great. This hashtag works for us personally because they're trying to stop our show.
They succeeded.
They did it really well.
You can also watch Gus Birney and clickbait the show.
Yes, true. It's not on IMDb.
It's not on IMDb, I'm afraid.
Yeah, well.
I like that this guy just found this.
Where do you find that rock? I want one.
But he made news out of it. And look how proud he is of it. It doesn't even look like anything.
Well, I mean, it looks like a rock. Well, you have to be really stupid to think.
Skull.
If you think that's Bigfoot, if you think that's a Bigfoot skull, that's a problem in itself. How about that shirt? What do you think about that shirt?
I think he needed to rethink.
That was important. It was a choice. That shirt was a choice.
Was a choice. Oh, his whole lifestyle is a choice.
Oh, I believe it.
And then the last one. This is maybe my favorite one. Armed thief takes single bag of Cheetos in Brownsville. NYPD says, "I'll blow your head off," he yelled as they grabbed the snack. Police.
Those Cheetos look gross. What is wrong with those?
Do you know my mother grew up in Brownsville?
Oh, wow.
A lot of family in Brownsville.
Well, they can relate to this.
Yeah, well, there you go. I'm sure they won't be watching.
But imagine, you've already got all your, you're in the place, you're robbing it. That's a modest hero. Living a modest life with Jack Nicholson.
Good. That's web fishing with me. Oh boy. Okay.
All right. We don't have any. Ryan didn't do anything wrong this week.
I didn't do. I had a very good week.
Mm-hmm.
But I looked over there as if the camera was there, but it's up there. Okay. It's up there. I haven't looked at it at all. Anyway, I'm not used to this camera. Anyway, I have a surprise thing to end the show with, but we're not going to do that right now.
Okay.
I found something else.
Oh, no.
I found a bunch of get to know you questions because I think people click this video, they want to get to know Gus Birney.
I'm sure.
So the way we're going to do this, because there's 100 of them, right?
Okay.
But we're not going to do 100.
I see.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do them rapid fire. You're going to say a number from 1 to 100. I'll ask the question. You have to answer immediately.
And
then answer. And then,
are they one-word questions?
No. That's not
How
even
can
possible.
I do immediately?
Who?
Yeah. What do you mean, like height?
Like favorite drink.
You have to go exactly. Even if you get it wrong,
That's
I'm going to say
one word,
good.
Ryan.
I'm going to turn to
That's
Ephraim.
one word. Okay, it's fine.
Ephraim's going to give me another number. I'm going to ask that question.
Yeah.
I just got a rug burn on my foot. Let's go.
All right, good. All right, ready?
No, but go.
Because you're going to have time because I'm going to need to go and find them.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Give me your first number now.
6.
6.
No, you can't say that. We've got
don't
Christian
say it,
viewers.
Ryan.
I said more than 3. What really makes you angry?
Ooh, darn it, paper cuts.
Paper cuts. Ephraim, give me a number.
47.
47. If you could share a meal with any 4 individuals, living or dead, who would they be?
Ooh.
Paper
Come on.
Ooh, Jake Johnson
1.
from New Girl.
1.
Oh, fuck. Wait, how many did you say?
You had 4. 1.
Oh my gosh. Tom Holland.
2.
Ooh, Sidney Poitier.
3. 3.
Ooh, I need a girl. Margaret Thatcher.
All right, give me a number. Give me another number, quick.
The Iron Lady?
Give me a number. Give me a number, quick.
I just thought of it.
Give me a number. Someone say a number.
Okay, no. 62.
62. What? Quick. What kitchen appliance do you use every day?
Ooh,
Fork. Give me another number.
20.
20. What would you sing at karaoke night?
We're all in this together.
Boom. Give me a number, someone.
81.
81.
None of these answers are true.
What do you do to keep fit?
Ooh, yoga.
Someone give me a number.
No, this is actually something she knows.
14.
14. What was the last movie you went to, and what did you think?
What did we see?
We saw Judy.
Judy.
What'd you think?
Judy.
Okay. Who's your favorite author?
You liked it.
I did. I thought she was good. She wore contacts.
It's in the past. Who's your favorite author?
I don't read. No, I do read a lot. Judy Blume. Give me your number, quick.
17.
17. If you could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be? Be careful.
Margaret Thatcher.
Seriously, I don't know why I said that.
Dance classes. Great. Last but not least, a random one.
A random one. There we go. Go.
What is the tallest building you've been to the top of?
No, do another one. That sucks.
All right. Okay. Who is your hero?
The 6th floor.
My hero.
Who's your hero?
My mom.
Connie Shulman.
Stop that.
That one's true, guys. And Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Very good. Okay.
Sidney Poitier, Tom Holland, Jake Johnson, and Margaret.
I thought that was the woman from Julie and Julia, but I was only thinking of Meryl Streep.
Julia Child.
No, but I don't want to have this time with her either.
Oh, man.
It's too bad. That's so sad.
Oh, Christ.
None of those people, but it's okay. Maybe
All
Jake
right.
Johnson.
Shout out to signupgenius.com for giving us those questions. Thanks, SignUpGenius. Oh, man. I need to catch my breath.
Boy.
Okay.
Boy. All right. You've got a surprise thing for us, right?
Okay. So, look. I thought we'd close out with a fun game. That was fun. But this is fun. I didn't realize that was going to be that successful. So now this is definitely going to be a letdown.
Oh, okay, great.
But I spent my morning writing Bernie-themed jokes because you guys are a family. You guys are both my friends, and you both have parents that are well known, and you guys are a very interesting, unique group. And so I spent my time writing Bernie-themed jokes.
Okay.
So this is why this is.
So that's what. So you guys both have glasses of water that you will take big sips of and fill your cheeks with water.
Don't say cheeks.
Disgusting.
Don't say breasts.
All right, you'll fill your boobs with water.
Oh God, Ryan.
And so These are very bad jokes. They're not good jokes. They're not meant to be funny. So if you laugh at any of them, hopefully you spit it out. And I will tally up. I will tally up if you laugh. If whoever laughs the least wins. Okay.
Do you get to laugh? What do you?
I get to laugh. I get to deliver the jokes.
Okay.
So
great.
we don't swallow.
No. You can't swallow the water, but you need to fill your mouth entirely.
How long does it have to be in there?
I have
until he says the joke.
These are the jokes I have.
And then you can swallow it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're delivering the joke.
I'm delivering the joke.
Okay, I was thinking we were delivering it to each other.
No.
Okay, great.
No.
So we have to look at each other?
Yeah, I mean, I
feel like it's going to be more funny if we look at you.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, look at me. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Try not to spit it into the microphone.
A lot of questions. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You might want to move the microphone out of the way or something.
Okay, well.
I'm laughing already.
Well, good.
I'm still laughing.
Well, yeah, exactly. Just don't spit on the mic.
No, but it's not fair because I'm not laughing at your joke. I'm laughing at something that happened.
That doesn't matter. Listen, I think if you guys laugh, it's never gonna be from the punchline. It's gonna be something surrounding the punchline.
Darn it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead.
Oh, you're already there.
Yeah, come on, let's go. I'll give you one mulligan. She already spit it out. Come on, we have a bunch of jokes to get to. Come on now. I can't fill all this dead air by myself.
I have saliva. Okay.
Okay, ready? These really are the dumbest things I've ever written. I forgot how bad they are. All right, ready? What's the Birney family's favorite play? Cats. Because you have a lot of cats. And so I followed that one on by saying, that's probably your favorite play because you have a lot of cats. And you guys said, no, we'd probably, if we had to choose a species, we'd probably choose the humans. Read Birney. Okay. You guys are doing good so far. One time, EPHRAIM made me toast that was severely overcooked. When he asked why I wasn't eating it, I said it tasted too Birney. All right, good. One time in high school, EPHRAIM started a gang. People don't realize. They were called the Allergies. Who's Gus's favorite gym leader? Misty. Okay. How do two individuals critique shows like Dickinson and The Mist without their opinions being swayed by Gus Birney's stellar performance? Easy. They discuss it. Good. I recently asked... Emily and I talk a lot. I don't know if you knew this. I recently asked her what...
Ryan, these are bad.
You're not supposed to swallow it!
I just think you had to.
-1. -1 for you.
Okay, we're taking one. I'm swallowing it. We're starting
all right.
You should have said bye-bye Birney.
Well, who's writing the jokes here? Not you. Okay. Emily and I have been talking a lot, I told you. I recently asked her what her favorite alcoholic spirit was. She said it was EPHRAIM. Good. You know your cats talk to me a lot, right? They do. But your most polite cat, he's a nice guy, but he frequently misremembers my name, right? And so one time I was walking to the bathroom, he said, "Hey, are you headed to the John Stanley?" John Stanley, name one of their cats.
That's so not fun.
-1 for Gus, -2 for EPHRAIM. All right, let's reset. This one has a spin-off too.
You're being like John Stanley, the name of one of their cats. Goodbye.
All right, you ready? All right, we're back at it. As I approach the bathroom, another one of your cats was blocking the door. I said, hey, excuse me, you mind if I scoot by? I need to... He quickly cut me off. He said, P? Sure, man. P. Sherman, another one of their cats. You know, I've been doing a lot of shadow puppetry lately. Shadow puppetry, shadow theater, you know? But one time I showed up to set and I forgot my costume. All I had to wear was a bright tangerine shirt. I ran into Connie Shulman. I was very upset. I was crying. She tried to console me. She said, "Don't worry, honey. Orange is the new black." Connie Shulman, orange is the new black. EPHRAIM died from eating. EPHRAIM died from eating the hot dog. Why? It was covered in gustard. EPHRAIM Birney allergic to mustard. You gonna do it? You okay? I don't know if your mouth is filled with water enough, but anyway. I was talking to your mom the other day. She told me that she's opening a Temple of the Lost Ark themed food truck that specializes in healthy breakfast items. Temple of the Lost Ark themed food truck specialized in healthy breakfast items. That's -2. We're tied up. Okay. Temple of the Lost Ark themed food truck specialized in healthy breakfast items, right? She said he was going to be called Yogurt Jones's. Yogurt Jones. Connie Shulman. Orange is the new black. I've been doing a lot of contract work for your dad. I'm doing a lot of chores for him, right? One time he told me to assemble, it was sort of like a cradle. It was EPHRAIM is pulled into the lead. No, okay. I don't think there's enough water in your guys' mouth here.
It dissolves. It dissolves.
There we go.
Ryan, these are all.
I told you, yeah.
Oh my god.
We're so bad.
Yeah, I told you. All right, come on. We still got some time to go.
Oh my.
How many more of these do you have?
I have about 30.
You have 30 of these?
No, I have 3 more.
All right, we'll do 3 more.
Okay.
You have.
Well, actually, I have 4 more.
Yeah, I do.
How are you not swallowing?
Okay. Anyway, I was trying to assemble this thing for your dad, right? And he gets very frustrated with me, and so one time I didn't complete it in the time frame he gave me, and I'm not very educated, right? And he started yelling at me. He said, "Just follow the instructions and put the damn thing together." I said, "I can't read, Bernie." Read Bernie. So I was recently pickpocketed by a skeleton that spoke in a gentle Southern twang. When the authorities asked me to describe the perpetrator in 2 words, I said he was sort of a Connie Skullman. Connie Skullman. Connie Shulman. So, this is the last one. 4 cats, a lizard, and a family of actors walk into a bar. The bartender said, "What can I get for you?" Family said, "Well, we'll take a Tony, a couple SAG Awards, a couple pilots picked up, a up-and-coming YouTube channel." The bartender said, "Okay, this is a little awkward, but I don't know if you guys remember me, but yeah." They go, "We got kinda. Your face looks a little bit familiar." Bartender, name's Ryan Quigley. I did a YouTube channel with your son a while back. I don't know if you guys remember. He goes, "I don't know." They left the bar because he wasn't funny.
I don't like that.
Hi there. Thanks so much for watching my video. And don't forget to subscribe to Bellhop Productions and follow them on Instagram. And check out Dickinson, which comes out November 1st, which is today. It's going to be really good, I think. So